Hello everyone, this is Vinay here from Learn Coding with Vinay, and this is video number 5 of the series where we are building library management system using ASP.NET Core MVC, Entity Framework Core, database first approach, and ChatGPT extensively. Right. So in this video, we are going to look into how we can generate entities and DbContext class from an existing database. So let's ask ChatGPT how he or she can help us. Right. So let me bring that prompt on the screen. Right. So for the video number 5, I have written that I am just reminding it. Let me take this actually directly on ChatGPT itself because this is a very small prompt. So let me go to ChatGPT. Let me put it down over here. Right. So here I am saying, I hope you remember that we are building this library management system using EF Core database first approach. We have database tables and data already in place. We need to set up the EF Core database first approach in the project. Please guide step by step here. First, we just need to generate entities and DB contact class from the existing database. So let me push this and let's say what does it replies. So it generated the response, but it seems it started it included the step from the beginning creating the MVC project. So let me instruct it. We don't need this much. Let me we already have created the project and the project name is POC LMS. POC LMS. Also, we will be using PM package manager console to package manager console to run the command because it gave us the CLI command. Anything is fine actually, but I am quite comfortable with that. So let's see. Now let's see what does it come up with. Okay, so now it is saying that go to package manager. Okay, that we will be doing. Install. No, in this package installation are not required. We have already done these. Or let me see. Yeah? Let me see. Dependency. Oh no, we have not done. Okay, so great. Package installation would be required, and then scaffold. Okay, scaffold the command. Okay, great. So let me install these packages first and come back. I'll do it in background. I'll pause the video. But I'll show how to install this. So let me copy these. We'll go to Visual Studio. It's gonna be tools, NuGet package manager, and then NuGet package manager for solution. Okay, so in this browse, we will go to browse tab and we'll search for the desired package. Let's it load up. Okay, so it loads up. Let me install this. We'll select the project. We will, since we are using framework 8, we'll have to make sure that we are using 8 max only. Right, so 8.0.18. Let me say install. I'll say I accept and let's wait. Okay, so it got installed. Uninstall button is enabled and we can go into dependency and also check. I'll expand the package. Okay, it is over here. Good, it is installed. Now let's move to the next package, which is entity framework and tools. So I'll just copy this. I'll come over here, control paste, enter. And let's see this first one. This is all good. This is all good. Again, this we'll have to see, make sure that it is 8. Let's say install. I accept. Okay, so it generated uninstall button is enabled. It was installed. Okay, this got installed. But let me install one more package which was missed by ChatGPT code dot. I think it is generator or something, because we will be generating lot of automated code from Visual Studio also and ChatGPT also. It should be Visual Studio web.code generator. Uh, Yeah, so let me also install it is Microsoft.visualstudio.web.code generator design, because this will give us ready-made design for controller, UI, lot of things, right? So we will be for small screen, we will be using this. For a little complex screen or something, we will let ChatGPT generate code for us. Right. So let me this install as also 8.7. I'll say accept. So it got also installed. Uninstall button is enabled. We have three packages over here. This looks good. I will just say save all, because we want to save the project file, because project file have will ultimately entry for these three packages that this package has. Sorry, this project has this many package installed. Let me quickly show you that also, that how it is there. Let me just double click on this project file, which is POC LMS and see the entries are over here. Right, so like this, if we are adding more packages, they will also get entered over here, and this needs to be saved after you do any package installation, right? They are not saved automatically. Okay, so we are good till the end. Now let's move to chat gpt. So this is good. Now I was over here. Okay, so I think it is not moving between chats. Let me close this. Yeah, okay, then it says okay, we are done with this. Then unfollowing the use the following command. Yeah, scaffold DbContext. Right, okay. It is generating. Okay, optimization, DB context. Yeah. Output is models data. Okay, I think we'll take this one. And first of all, we'll take it into Notepad, and then we will use it, because it has given us the a default or maybe standard command that we will be. Let me just enlarge this so that you can also see this clearly. Now this has to be, database will be, this server will be my server. So let me go and bring out the server from existing mine, somewhere from where I have used. Okay, so this is good. So no, okay, let me copy paste this. So this is what the server is, right? Database is actually LMS trusted connection is equal to true, server is equal to. Okay, and then what we are doing is we are making it know that the context class it should create. The name of the context should be library db context. Output dir, not entities, we'll make these models actually, and context dir data and force. Okay, so what does this command says, right? So first one is actually your connection string, from where you wanna read these database objects, and where you wanna create them. So primarily we'll be doing two things over here. First is to generate entities, which we are saying that you generate into models folder, right? Then let me take this out. Let me keep this second actually, so that it is well clear. Models context dir. Okay, then we are, so output dir where we will be generating entities, right? Context, this is the name of the context, db context class, right? The class from which we will be doing database operations. So it is giving us that library db context. Okay, and where we should generate that class, we should generate that class in the context dir, in the data folder, right? So we, our application, we models folder we already have, but I hope it will create the data folder. And forcefully actually over here is not required, since we are doing it for the first time, but let's keep it. Forcefully will overwrite if there is anything, right? So let me copy this. Let me go to Visual Studio. Let me go to Alter T package manager console this time. Okay, I'll just say clear as of now first. and let me copy paste the command, and let me push this. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it ran, but it generated error. Like it says instance failure. Maybe what we don't need to specify double backslash over here. So let me say clear, and let me try this again with this time this only, right? So let's give it a shot. Yeah, so this time it generated with a warning, and the warning is I'll tell you what warning is all about, you know. Okay, so it has generated, let's go to our solution explorer, right? So we have this data folder, we have library context class over there, and we have the models folder where we'll have the all the the all tables are actually converted into a C sharp entity, into C sharp entities. So let me go over here, let me take these, right? So these all were converted into database entities, right? Let me show you one more. Let's say role, these are smaller ones, right? Okay, so this is good. Now let me close this, let me close this, let me close these. And if you remember, it has given us a warning, that it has the warning saying that it actually added the connection string as a C sharp code only. Ideally this has to be moved somewhere to app setting.json. So let's see what it has said, right? Then it says register DbContext in program.cs. Okay, we'll be doing that, and move your connection string over here. So this is what we will be doing, right, after running this command. So let's copy this and do this first. So we'll go to program.cs, and over here we will register our connection string. Okay, so we have it. Now we will have to add the required namespaces. So let's do that. So for use SQL Server, we'll have to add Microsoft.Entity Framework core, and for library DB context, we'll have to add POC LMS.data, because it is in this folder. Yeah, so we are good with program.cs. Now the next step, it says that add that connection string to app.setting.js. So let me copy this. Let me come over here. .js. Let me open app.setting.js. Okay, it is there. Now let me just copy paste this, and I'll change this to the one we have it in DB context. I'll go over here, and I'll just copy paste this. Okay, so trusted connection. Okay, not trusted connection. We will have to use user ID and password over here. Let's see, because we are not going to run. See, it will work on my machine Windows, because it will use my Windows credentials. Ideally it should be using user ID and password, because that's what real world will have, right? So instead of these, I'll say this. And okay, so user ID we are given, this is what we are given. Okay, so this is good. Now this looks good. So let me close this, and let me comment out these three line. We don't need this. Save this, and let's build the solution, because we did lot of changes. So after these changes there shouldn't be any error. So let's go to the project, right click and build. So right click, build, and let. So it builded successfully, no error, you know. And let's try to run this project also once, whether our menus are coming not or not. Let's see. Yeah, so I just ran the project and it seems to be okay. Nothing wrong with this, right? So that's it in this video, you know. And in the next video, we will work on the login functionality, login and log out functionality, right? So that our menus are also, we'll cover the show hiding of menu based on the logged in user. So that is covered. Once that is done, we will move to the next module. Right. So see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video.